everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a ColourPop haul for you guys, as well as like an overview and swatches of their new brow products. They are currently sold out, so I'm going to try to upload this video once they are back in stock in case you guys are interested in their brow products. But I thought I would kind of combine this because I did purchase a few things from the website. They were discontinuing some products, and when I clicked on it and checked them out, they were discontinuing some of my favorites, so I had to grab them, as well as a few other things that I've been wanting to try on the website. ColourPop is one of my favorite brands, and a few of you have been asking for like a ColourPop collection. I have so many ColourPop products, so if you want to see that, let me know. Otherwise, I might do like my favorite ColourPop products. Just let me know in the comments below or in the poll. I'll put a poll up and you guys can let me know which one you want to see, and I will definitely film it for you. So let me jump into the two discontinued items. I only grabbed two because these are like two of my favorite shadows of all time, so when I saw they were discontinuing them, I knew that I had to have another one. The first one is their eyeshadow in the shade Dance Party. This is probably my favorite purple eyeshadow of all time, and it's kind of out of my comfort zone because I'm definitely like a neutral, oops, I almost dropped it. I do not want this to break. But I am definitely a neutral eyeshadow lover, but this purple is absolutely gorgeous. I'll do swatches for you guys, and it's so unique, so beautiful. I was going to do a purple eye tutorial using it, but unfortunately it was discontinued, so I don't think I'll do that anymore. I don't even have the words for it, but I just love it so much. So I hope they kind of have something similar on the website. I'll try to look and see if I can link something similar. The next one that they discontinued like basically broke my heart in half because this is probably one of my favorite eyeshadows of all time, and this is their eyeshadow in the shade Boy Band. This is the most perfect warm brown shade, and it looks beautiful all over the lid with like a brown blended into the crease. And I decided this year that the one that I currently have is one of the products I was going to try to use up this year. I'm not doing that anymore because since I discontinued it, I want it to last as long as possible. So I did go ahead and grab a backup. So these are two of my favorites. I'm sad to see them going, but I am glad I got my hands on them before they were completely discontinued. The two other shadows that I got are from KathleenLights collaborations, and she did release two quads with them, and I didn't realize that they actually had the shadows available as singles. I was going to pick up the quads, but I was browsing through and some of the colors were sold out, and I thought I would really get use out of these two, so I decided to grab these two. The first one is in the shade Porter, which is just a really gorgeous kind of reddish brown shade. It's more red than brown, but I'm really excited to wear this. I've just seen so many gorgeous looks online using her shadows, and I'm sure I'll pick up all of them eventually. I just tried to keep this haul on the smaller side. And then the other one I have been wanting for the longest time. This one is in the shade Kathleen Lights, and it is just the most perfect yellow gold color. I cannot wait to wear this, especially during the spring and the summertime. I think it will look so gorgeous. I picked up one of the ultra matte lips. I'm actually wearing one today in the shade Highball, I think. It's just like a really bright pink shade, but I did grab Midi, which is like my favorite ultra matte lip color, but unfortunately I lost mine, and it was a while ago. I've been without it for the longest time, and I am so happy to have it back in my life. It's just the perfect nude shade. It's a little bit cooler, so I think it looks gorgeous with cooler toned eyeshadows, and it has just the right amount of pink in it. It's not too pink, but it just has like a little touch of pink, and I love it so much. So if you're looking for a really good nude, Midi is a great option. I grabbed a highlighter and a blush because I've really been liking their highlighters and blushes lately. I haven't tried too many of them, so if you guys have any must-haves, let me know in the comments below so I can check them out. But I do remember a lot of people told me to try their highlighter in Lunch Money. It's just a really gorgeous color, and I cannot wait to wear it. And then I am so excited to wear this blush as well. This just looks like the perfect everyday blush, and this one is in the color Between the Sheets. I'm not a huge, really bright blush person. I feel like I wish I was, but I never reach for them. I definitely like something really wearable, and this color is perfect for everyday wear, so I cannot wait to wear these. Okay, so let me tell you about their new brow products. By the time this video goes up, they might not be super new, but I think they will probably still be their newest release. So they came out with some new brow products, which is super exciting. Their brow pencils retail for $5, and they come with a brow pencil on one side and then a spoolie on the other end. And then their brow colors are kind of like a cream gel formula similar to their eyeliners, and those retail for $6, which is a great deal because I feel like the brow market is kind of dominated by more expensive brands, so I love that ColourPop created brow products. I personally am more of an eyeshadow fan for my brows. I don't really use brow pencils or cream formulas, but I did test them out so I could give you my first impressions, and I'll do some swatches for you. Okay, so let me start with the brow pencils. They released 8 colors. Again, they retail for $5. I feel like the color range is good because it's not overwhelming. I like that they didn't make the range too crazy because it can be hard to choose which color you want, but I feel like they came out with some good shades. Like I said, I'm not a huge brow pencil fan. I definitely prefer eyeshadow just because I struggle with brow pencils because my eyebrows are so sparse that I feel like it just doesn't always look that great on me. That being said, these are definitely some of the better, if not the best, brow pencils that I've tried because these are super pigmented. Just like you would expect from any of their other products, these have a lot of pigment to them, and I think sometimes with brow pencils, they just feel dry, they tug at your brows, they don't go on very nicely, and I was so surprised by how pigmented these were. But the tip is so small, so you can get a really precise application, and it's just so super pigmented, so it goes on really nicely. This part right here twists up, but it doesn't twist back down, so just be careful when you're twisting it up that you don't twist up too much product. And the spoolie is really great. It's just a nice sturdy spoolie that combs out the product really nicely, and I think that these are just a good product for $5. You honestly can't beat it. Okay, starting with the lightest shade, we have Blondie, Honey Blonde, Dope Taupe, Arched Auburn, and then starting with this reddish shade, we have Redhead, Bangin' Brunette, Black and Brown, and Jet Set Black. And they are definitely not smudge proof, as you guys can tell, but when they're on the brow, they do stay on pretty well. I think that the brow colors are definitely more smudge proof. So as for the brow colors, they have the same 8 shades. I'll do swatches for you guys, but I like these more so than brow pencils just because I feel like they apply a little bit easier for me. These are basically the same exact formula. I think they're pretty much the same as their cream gel liners, so if you guys have tried those, you'll have an idea of what these are like. They come in the same exact packaging. Those are really great, and these are really great because they apply nicely, but once they dry, they do not budge, which is really important for brows because you do not want your brows smearing off throughout the day. Okay, starting with the lightest shade, we have Blondie, Honey Blonde, Dope Taupe, and Arched Auburn. So these have had a few minutes to dry, and as you guys can see, they're definitely more smudge proof than the brow pencils. So these are a lot more likely to stay in place. And the last 4 are Redhead, Bangin' Brunette, Black and Brown, and Jet Set Black. For the pencil, I like to use Bangin' Brunette, but for the brow color, I like to use Black and Brown. I would say if you're looking for a really long wearing brow product, that these are a great option. I like that they are a cream gel formula because they kind of hold your brow in place, and the color also stays in place all day long. So honestly, between the two, I would say that these last on the brows a lot longer just because of their formula, and they just go on nicely. So if you are a cream gel eyebrow product fan, you're going to like these. I would say they are definitely as good as the higher end cream gel products, and honestly for $6 it's definitely worth trying out. I think they're also great because they could double as a liner. If you have one of the darker shades, they just have some nice neutral colors that will just look great as gel liners as well. So they're kind of like multitasking products, and I really like them. So I just wanted to share my opinions with you guys and do some swatches. So that is everything that I have from ColourPop for now. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to let me know about your favorite ColourPop products in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.